Welcome once again to my joining us on today's edition of this program. 22, 22nd of December 2023. We are right here at the newsstand, keeping it real with you once again. All right, okay, there's a Chima is saying adjust your volume, please. Okay, I think it's been solved. Can Udezi tell us if the audio is okay? Can you please tell us if the sound is okay now? Udezi Chima. All right, thank you so much, Udezi Chima. Very smart man. All right, saying good morning to you all the way from the newsstand. Michael Adekunle is saying good morning to Udezi Chima and some of the viewers watching us right now on the platform. It's bystanders at newsstand again. Your number one is review program. Dutchman Pounds, thank you so much. He's also saying the sound is perfect now. Thank you, Dutchman Pounds. Ike Andrews, good morning to you. Compliment of the season. And I'm also saying compliment of the season to the viewers across the globe. We appreciate you for always joining us on this program. Thank you for the support. Thank you for always staying glued to Flip TV. Thank you. All right, Tinubu has shocked Nigerians. And what's the shock all about? It's a shocker. Let me use that word. It's a shock to all Nigerians. The president has proved that he's committed to restructuring the country, revamping the economy of the country. He has proven it this time around. He has lived up, fulfilled his promises on the Port Harcourt refinery that he said will commence operation this December. And as we speak, the Port Harcourt refinery is ready, fully ready. Is Malik, please can you play the video? Is the video ready? If it's not ready, let's just continue the program. All right, for those doubting, for those that have been saying it's not going to be possible, the president has shown to us all that he's competent and ready to take Nigeria to its promised land. All right, your number one is for review program by Standards at Newsstand is here again, and we are ready to review what we have on today's dailies. We have the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, the Punch, and the Vanguard newspaper at the newsstand. This morning, we'll be reviewing everything here. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us. We appreciate you once again. All right, on the front page of the Punch newspaper, the major headline, it reads, sorry about this, it reads, Port Harcourt Refinery to process 60,000 barrels daily after repairs. Port Harcourt Refinery to process 60,000 barrels daily after repairs. That's what we have on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Moving on to the crisis surrounding Emefiele, the controversial former CBN governor, Emefiele. Emefiele operated 593 illegal US, UK, China accounts. That's a CBN investigator revealing this. Emefiele, the former CBN governor, operated 593 illegal US, UK, China accounts, says CBN investigator. Tinubu threatened Fubara to sign resolution, ex-commissioner alleges. Moving on to other stories on the front page of this paper. Okay, before moving on to other stories, you can see some pictures here, still on the refinery that is ready in Nigeria. I'm talking about Port Harcourt Refinery that has commenced operation. Port Harcourt Refinery to produce or to process, 60,000 barrels daily after repairs. That's what we have on the front page of the Punch newspaper. You can see the pictures of the workers right here on the front page of the Punch newspaper. All right, Kaduna tops as PSC shortlists 416,270 for police job. Passengers storm train stations, interstate luxury buses caught fears. Passengers storm train stations, interstate luxury buses caught fears. Nigerians divided as bishops kick against blessing same-sex marriage. And to the next one, which is the Vanguard newspaper. What's the Vanguard saying at the newsstand this morning? Very, very important story here. The front page of the Vanguard newspaper. You can see this on page 5. What is all about? 50% fares cut. Federal government rallies to pay transporters. Federal government rallies to pay transporters. No blessing for same-sex unions. Nigeria's Catholic bishops insist. No blessings for same-sex unions. Nigeria's Catholic bishops insist. To the next one on Rivers crisis, President intimidated Fubara to sign peace pact, says BRICS. President intimidated Fubara to sign peace pact, says BRICS. Senate confirms 11 Supreme Court justices. This is on the front page of the Vanguard, and you can see the story on page 9 of the same paper. NMPC completes Port Harcourt Refinery maintenance. That's what we have on the front page of this same paper, the Vanguard newspaper. NMPC completes Port Harcourt Refinery maintenance. So the next one, Naira scarcity, CBN threatens banks, POS operators. CBN threatens banks, POS operators. The last paper. I'll be reading to the viewers. Tinubu reintroduces school feeding, Education Ministry to take charge. The President reintroduces school feeding, Education Ministry to take charge. Federal government vows to return 15 million out of school children to classroom by 2027. You're confusing me, sir. All right, please dismiss constables who demanded money from Dutch rider. And I won't go beyond this. Today, we have several stories, but we don't need to delay our reviewers at the newsstand. I know the viewers are also anxious to hear from our reviewers this morning on bystanders. Good morning to you. Can you properly introduce yourself?
Good morning. I'm Mr. Oji Olajide.
All right, Olajide right here at the newsstand. I know you want to make your contribution as regard the commencement of the Port Harcourt Refinery. It is in the news. Good morning to you. Your take.
Well, it's a good development. Hearing from the Minister of State for Petroleum Industry and Petroleum Resources, Lokobiri, saying that the refineries, Port Harcourt refineries particularly, is completed mechanically. That's the word used. Mechanical completion has been carried out, and the refinery will start operation after the Christmas. And that even 6,000 barrels of crude have been supplied to them. It's a good development. We hope his words will not be eaten up, will not swallow his words back. That, oh, sorry, this has happened again. If the refinery starts operation, quite all right. That means we'll be having a local refining product to be available for Nigerian masses. Petroleum products of petrol, diesel, and the like. At least we're having a part of our daily requirements refined products of parts of our daily requirements of refined products will be available for Nigerians for our uses. So it's a good development. I hope what is told Nigerians is found to be true. After Christmas is just a few days more. Christmas is Monday. From 26th is after Christmas. We have less than a week after Christmas.
As a Christmas break.
Oh well, yes, Christmas break. So we have just maximum 1 week to that effect. So we will be now able to see
let's see
if what he said is true or not.
To start producing.
Yes, yes. No, products. Yes. So petrol, diesel, just have get one and rest. It's a good development if it comes to pass, according to his statement.
And some are still doubting the development, that it's untrue. The president, the federal government is full of lies. But this time around, it's like a surprise to Nigerians. Are you also doubting, though you commended the president, that's move for the development, but are you still doubting?
I won't use the word doubt, but I will say I'm restrained somehow. I won't use the word doubt.
Somehow, right?
I'm restrained. I hold my peace.
Because I was reading through your lips and looking at reading your countenance.
I won't use the word doubt.
I
won't use the word doubt, but I'm restrained to some extent.
And that's why I asked you.
I'm not doubting, but I'm a bit cautious. I'm cautious at the developments which they said that's latest for now. But I hope it is so, because this Nigerian government they have been suffering from throughout deficits. They have a lot of throughout deficits. As Nigerian government have been having lots of throughout deficits. So whatever they tell their citizens is not found to be true, not found to be so. So Nigerians have been holding back from trusting their government that what they said is found to be true. It's not the issue of doubting, but because there have been a backlog of drug deficits on the part of the Nigerian government. So whatever they tell their citizens, they always feel reluctant to believe them. It's not a matter of what I will use what doubting, but I hope I will say I have a hope that what they've told us is going to be true. So I'm not doubting them, but I'm restrained.
There's another development in the country again.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, as this is yesterday, we were having
free train.
Yeah, the free train. No, that was a slash in bus fare.
That was
yesterday.
The train is free.
We did that. I'm still talking about another one. The reintroduction of school feeding.
Oh yes.
Buhari embarked on this, and at the end of the day, along the line, he paused. This is a new administration, and the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has reintroduced school feeding. Okay. Is that another good news?
See, it's only in this country we neglect different section of the populace. The school children, they are the future of this country. So I don't say anything too much that the government invests in them that will be shout about. If they give them free education, if they give them free health, they give them free feeding. I mean, if government subsidize everything for our little ones, I don't say anything bad in it. The school feeding, as was being introduced by this government, it's not a good achievement. It's a good development. I like it. African developed countries, the children, the younger ones, the government take absolute interest in them, not showing them from the young age to adulthood. Then they will not hand over the baton of the leadership of the country to them. So whatever they must invest in them is what that will radiate, that will reflect in the style of governance they will administer on the country. So school feeding has been introduced by this government. It's a good achievement. It's a good program. I like it because it's part of the responsibility of the government on our younger ones. It's a good development.
And on the 50% slash on bus, train fares. That's another good development by the APC administration.
See, I wouldn't want to mention the word APC now. I want to talk of the government of Nigeria. Either the government is from APC or PDP or from individual. You know.
Okay, let's say Ashwadi.
Yes, good. Government of Nigeria, the constitution said the primary purpose of government shall be the security and the welfare of the citizen. That's essence of government. Welfare, security. And when you're talking about welfare cuts across different strata of areas of endeavor of life. Transportation system is part of welfare. If the government felt that, good, this is a special period, this is a special season whereby there are mass movements of citizens from one section of the country to another for a particular celebration, for a particular occasion. And there's a way they want to augment, they want to enhance the welfare of their citizens in the area of transportation, maybe by subsidy, maybe by incentive, whatever means it is. And if they come up and do that to their citizens, it's okay. It's a welcome development. That's why I'm concerned. If government is coming out like they have announced that free train ride, 50% reduction in the public, the public transport sphere. But I only have a research. I have been to that debate on this morning, on this paper, of this topic. Like the talking of the train services. Okay. South-east, south-south. The train is not covering those two geographic zones of the country. It's only covering southwest, northeast, central, and northwest. So the discussion this morning on this topic was that why is southeast and south-south be left out?
There is when they are part them.
Why is that the southeast, south-south is being skinned out in the train services that will be enjoyed by Nigerians? Okay, they now say they chose 5. I don't know, maybe you know that even the sample or something, they chose 5 transport companies.
Chisco,
GO and Co. Ayako. Yes, 5. Those are the 5 companies. Those are the 5 transport companies they chose. What about those ones that will go and patronize other private transport facilities? We are outside government choosing one. Would they enjoy the what's it called, the government subsidy? Because subsidy, 50% slash the subsidy. Would they enjoy? So they are already left out. So if you see the percentage of the so-called transport subsidy, 50% reduction, it's only for a fraction of people of that region, of that side of the country. South, because how many of them will be flying the 55 appointed transport companies? Many will board vehicles at different bus terminals that does not enjoy government's 50% reduction. So government was not strategic enough as far as that transport is concerned. They would have said, NURTW, you call them to a meeting. We know you operate 2 different bus terminals in Lagos, according to 6 geographical zone. Anybody boarding your vehicle to south to southeast from your terminals, they will take a record. Like it used to happen when you go to terminal. There's a record, there's a manifest of. So from the manifest of each bus terminal, you can then say, okay, if you pay this man, if this man pays 5,000, take 2,000 from him. Then forward the manifest to the federal government, and they reimburse you the balance.
Is it wrong for government to patronize private business owners?
It's not wrong.
Because
the private business owners, that
the government,
the private business owners they patronize does not reach the entire.
Young Chagwe is everywhere. Almost. God is good is almost everywhere. Chisco is almost everywhere. Is in water. It's almost.
I know that does. Is it number here? Is it number about terminals?
It's
not here. It's not everywhere.
Hello.
I understand your point. Well, I'm trying to tell you the way.
These are not government-owned establishments.
I know. Then the better way they have done is that. The better way they have done is that if they have called the National Union of Road Transport Workers or Road Transport Employees, these are the two unions that are in charge of transportation system in Nigeria. Hello, sir. People that will be boarding your vehicle at different terminals of your station, of your garage. There's always a manifest of the people boarding the bus. Please let us have the manifest. Everybody board your vehicle with their name and their number.
And do you think the NERTW will it? Like the private business owners?
Hello, sir.
The private transporters?
Hello, sir.
Do you think so?
If you are picking up a scheme that shut out larger percentage of people, and it only benefits only smaller percentage of people, negligible proportion of people, you don't score that program are being successful. They say majority will have their way, minority will have their say. If you bring up a program, let it cut across majority. We are not saying 100%. I'm not talking 100%. Let it cut across majority, so that majority will, if you start to read that, okay, they can appeal to the minority. Okay, if it's minority, I will not cover. But when you bring up a program that shut out majority and take care of negligible proportion of people, it's not, you don't score it fast. If you score 20, you are not. It's failure.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We have many reviewers on ground today to dissect issues. Yeah. Morning to you.
Morning, sir. Morning, Mr. Michael.
How are
Thank
you
you.
doing?
First and foremost, I want to thank Mr. Ben.
Okay, Osage and wife, right?
Yes. I want to thank him. God bless him. Thank him for the text messages, the prayers, and everything.
You can call the amount. You are free. You can call the amount.
No, there's no need to call the amount. I just want to thank him. He has actually done something wonderful. God will actually replenish his purse in Jesus' name.
And that's to tell you that you are among the regular reviewers on the platform.
Yes.
So you don't need to be sidelined.
That's
right?
true. That's true.
All right. All right, let's quickly talk about, you were not here yesterday.
Yes.
Let's talk about the 50% fair score cut by the federal government. Do you think this is going to be a policy that will be implemented?
Well, first and foremost, before government takes any decision, they put down rules and regulations, criteria. They call people to come and bid for it. And when those people come to bid, whoever wins the bid, the government gives them the contract. Because I was listening to the first reviewer who was saying that the government is supposed to give it to a smaller people. What Nigeria economy is talking about is that if you do not understand the system, you'll be skimmed out. You made mention of Young Shagro and some other transport. Did they bid for it? There are certain things the federal government would have put in place. Did they meet up to the criteria? So the 50% will not go a long way, and it's not going to have a significant effect on the people. Because already, if this thing was supposed to have been done, it's supposed to have been done 1st of December. Create awareness. You understand? Create awareness. Not that 2 days to Christmas, 3 days to Christmas, you are coming up with an idea which does not really speak well about a government. A government is all about looking at the people, looking at the suffering of the people. What are the people? What have they been able to feel? And I want to say this, clear that it is actually very, very not good. If the government wants to do anything palliative, it should start from the fuel. You can't tell a business person, he still buy fuel at 590, some buy 630, some buy 700. You are telling him to reduce his transport fare without proper organization. It will not work.
Now, moving to the comment section, we have Udeze Chima saying that, but my concern is the submissions of the MD of the NNPC that the refinery working would want to reduce the price if the petroleum products, of the petroleum products. What's the essence of the refinery then?
Well, first and foremost, I was in a forum when I discussed about this. One, the essence of the refinery is not going to bring any great significance to Nigeria because the fuel price will not be reduced. Will not be reduced. And meanwhile, mind you, the refinery in Port Harcourt has not commenced. So it's just as what the first reviewer said. He said it's mechanical completion.
It has been repaired.
Mechanical completion, not he has started doing production. It will not help Nigerian citizens if all the refineries are working, and we have politicians that are sincere to the people, and are sincere to the people, they will bring down the cost of fuel. But with this government, I don't think they go.
Because 60,000 barrel per day.
It's still an estimation. It has not commenced. They've not started production. They've just done the mechanical completion.
No, they said that by next year it will commence full operation.
Let me shock you a bit. Dangote Refinery, when they said it was going to commence in July, we are in December now. Has Dangote Refinery commenced? Has it commenced? Capitally N-O. See, the government should stop this propaganda. They should stop this propaganda. Propaganda in the sense that if refinery have started producing, giving capacity out to people, they begin to tell people.
And of course, you know that it's not instant. Immediately, the price of fuel will reduce. You should know that.
See,
It's going to reduce immediately. Maybe as time goes on.
there are cabals that are eating from. This subsidy. They are still going to fight back the government. We have to the refinery, and Port Harcourt is working. I heard Warri partially is working. The one in Kaduna is not fully working. But my humble take is this: the government should not play pranks or play propaganda with Nigerian citizens.
All right, Taiwo Odunlade is saying something here. No, Felix, the fuel price will eventually reduce at a stage. It will not be immediately. And I said that.
Well, I will tell Odunlade, nothing goes up in Nigeria that comes down. Nothing goes up in Nigeria that comes down. I stand to be corrected. Odunlade should mention one thing. Whatever went up in Nigeria
That came down.
I have not seen. At 500, 595, 630, 700. And this serves as a revenue to the country.
All right, let's talk about the introduction of school feeding in the country. Your own take.
Well,
Is it a good move by the federal
well,
government?
it's a good move to some extent. Every leader coming as a president, our president, Asiwaju, he has a good motive. But the followers, like the last president, the minister, he said he fed Nigeria with some huge sum of money.
I think there were some secrets that were revealed.
Do you know that? If things are done in a normal way, if things are done in a systematic way, do you know that we in Nigeria are better of those in abroad? Why am I saying this? We have what it takes to make Nigeria great. But the so-called politicians, we do everything possible to bring down people's down.
The same school feeding scam. That's what the one is saying. What happened to the previous scam? Was anyone arrested?
No, capital N, no. It's a way to cipher. I've just told them. I've just said that.
Money, right?
Yes, that the president may have he has a good intention, but the follower are the one that is going to bastardize the plans. They will sabotage them. Yes, they will prepare a small amount and escalate the figure, and that will be a very strong. I want to say something about Emefiele. I read in the paper today that they said Emefiele have 590 5
5
domiciliary accounts.
UK, China.
See, I'm not standing forth for Emefiele. Let them come out and prove it. Let them come out and prove it. For the fact that Emefiele is going through trial does not mean that he has 500 domiciliary accounts. Are you getting the picture? The thing there is this: is that if someone has done what is wrong, let us face him and say what this person has done is wrong. That's my own humble take, sir.
It's an investigation conducted by a CBN investigator.
Let 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 the investigator let them present the panel. Is it not Obaze? That's the special. They've submitted their report. So where are they getting their own report from? We are in a ministry where, listen, we're in a ministry in this government where people are not civil servants, they are evil servants. There are a lot of evil servants in our ministry. None of them are ready to do civil servants. There are a lot of evil servants in Nigerian ministry. Because of what? They are the one that will scatter everything. They are the one that will eat. They are the one that will scatter everything and heap whatever you want to do. And if you don't follow their path, they will kick you out. That's my humble take, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Very well.
All right. Some call it latest development in town, while knocking the president or the federal government, saying it's a lie that the PH refinery has not commenced.
So, talking about the PH refinery, I intentionally didn't want to speak about that because I know the naysayers must have read. They must have investigated, and I think by now a message has been passed. Okay, a promise was made, so they need to tell me if that promise has been kept. Okay, I don't want to come here and start gloating. I don't want to come here and start singing a song of triumph. But as far as I'm concerned, a phase has been completed, and yes, PMS, diesel, and every other, petrochemicals will start being produced. I think that's an instructive statement from this government, and this takes us aback that PDP took us to where we should never have been. We will recall that in the year 2021 or thereabouts, either 2021 or 2020, Atiku, the Waziri of Adamawa, okay, he said that instead of the government of APC investing 1.5 billion into the rehabilitation, and resuscitation of that refinery, why don't they invest it somewhere else? Okay, so we missed a very huge bullet because if Atiku was the president right now, he wouldn't have continued that rehabilitation. Okay, yes, most of the credit goes to Buhari, but if Atiku was the president, he would have terminated the completion of that refinery that we are celebrating today. He would have just come out to sell it off. Atiku said it on the national TVs that he was going to sell all our refineries outrightly. Don't forget, Atiku was the head of privatization committee under Obasanjo. Okay, he sold so many of our national assets to his cronies. He selling it to his cronies wasn't even the worst part. He sold it to his cronies who were never, knowledgeable in the business. And this is why we have so many national assets moribund. This is why we have so many national assets sitting idle. Don't forget the issue of P and ID. Don't forget the issue of 16 billion of this NEPA. The EFCC is interrogating that Minister of Power. You know what Obasanjo said? Obasanjo said that my hand no day. I've never believed that Obasanjo would be that irresponsible. I thought Obasanjo was the best president who would embrace both his success and failures. But Obasanjo said my hand no day. But if he had the same Obasanjo, that Emefiele what Emefiele did about the fraud. Obasanjo will say that we should hold Buhari. Okay? Just like the forensic auditor has actually, brought to the global stage. He said Emefiele has over 500 and something international bank accounts. You get my point? So PDP is something we should never pray to come back to this country. APC has their flaws, but I can tell you APC is better than PDP 1 million times. The only thing PDP did, and what they did best, okay, most people will say fuel was cheap. Most people will say things were not that expensive. But PDP further plunged us into what we call consumption. They further plunged us into what we call consumption. Why? Yes. You know what they did? PDP, instead of them to encourage production, they further plunged into consumption by making the dollar even way cheaper. And you know when the dollar is cheaper, what does that encourage? It encourages the importation of all different manners, even down to cooking. Before PDP came on board, we used to have our textile fabrics at least still surviving. Dangote tried to have a textile factory. But under PDP, when the dollar was extremely cheap, you know what happened? There is no company in Nigeria today. If we intend to start making our things, if dollar is not made to have its real value, importation will chase it out. These are just basic common knowledge. But sometimes when I talk about these things, it kind of sounds kind of advanced. There's a reason why South Korea will not start backing dollar against his money. There's a reason why the Japanese yen is in parity to dollar. It's not a par. It's not as if the Japanese does not have the reserve. But Japanese is a productive nation, and they must ensure that their own local produce is considered first. If dollar is expensive, and a person like Inoso has the capacity to build everything about his car from start to finish within the Nigerian ecosystem, if they are selling Nigerian car 10 million, a foreign car will be around 50 million. Nobody will go and buy that foreign car because dollar is what? Is expensive. So you get my point. So we should never, for a day, ever say that PDP was better. PDP was always they were only giving us our future to eat at that time. And we saw it as good, but it was actually a bad favor. So for me, in the issue of the refinery,
Even as things are very expensive now.
let me tell you, now is the reason. Listen, now, yes, let me tell you why. For every action to be taken, you have to have a tangible reason for it. If you want to be productive, you need a viable reason to be productive. Let me tell you that dollar was cheap, but we never saw a need to be productive as a nation. We only saw a need to import all we need. That's a fact. What we need to reinforce and concretize this mission is a leader now that will not be saying that dollar has to go up. We need to start producing things. Let us import. Buhari stated somewhere. He said, let us all go back to farm. Dollar under Buhari was subsidized. Okay? People were supposed to aggressively import all the machineries for us to start local production. But you know what happened? People still didn't do that. People said, let us import the finished product. I am telling you for Techno. I am telling you for Infinix. In Africa, Nigeria is the highest market for Techno and Infinix. Is it not a shame that we don't have a factory? Forget about the electricity everybody is talking about. We have some areas that they are constant electricity. There are so many deals, so many contracts that can be signed. Some factories today, some manufacturing companies today have a special transmission line that gives them their lights, of course on a higher rate, but they still enjoy a reasonable time of electricity. Do you understand? So all these things are just the basics that we need.
One of your colleagues so that whatever goes up in Nigeria does not come down.
Many
And,
things, many things, many things. Let me tell you,
okay.
many things will come down if we continue in this path. Let me tell you why it will come down.
Are you sure it will come down?
Yes. Now let me educate. At least let me explain myself.
Okay.
If, for instance, the dollar is no longer cheap, and there are some people who have the capacity to make local wood down here, and the source for local wood is right in the forest. Okay, people will start buying that local furniture instead of buying the imported one, because the importer who has gone to import a Chinese-made furniture cannot sell it cheaper. That is just the normal, trajectory every nation has used. Now the question is, do we have people who have that capacity to make such furnitures? Then that question is what I have always been arguing upon, that Nigerians, we need to see ourselves as who we are.
You know the prices of bread in the country. I've not
Let me
done
tell
that
you why.
since-
You know
since
what?
we've been having
You
increments
you know why you
of flour.
you
You know that.
know why bread is expensive. You know Nigeria used to be a very massive producer of wheat in the late 80s and 90s. When issue of this cheap dollar came, everything and what have you, the farmers and the middlemen saw a lacuna that if we start importing a cheaper wheat, importation takes you away from going through the right process. Importation is more or less like you jumping the gun. In a situation whereby you could have ordinarily taken the pain. These major farm producers will go to maybe Ukraine, they'll go to Russia and then import because they have access to cheaper dollar. Now, this federal government imported so much seedlings of wheat. Okay, and from there, we'll probably keep recycling it so that we can plant the wheat locally here. Now we are thinking of planting the wheat locally. When we plant the wheat locally, we sell it off locally. Okay, subsequently, we start having these seeds produced locally. Okay, in all sincerity, will the price not come down? Will the price not come down? So my take is, for us to go from consumption to production, those two critical policies must happen to us. By next year, you will see that we'll start having more refineries. By next year, Dangote has set the way. Nobody is talking about Dangote. Everybody understands that Dangote will fully be in production by next year, probably before the end of the first quarter. He's already receiving his crude. Port Harcourt Refinery, the first phase has been completed, and that is unarguable. Are you with me? So, more people will be encouraged. We have a Watersmith in Delta. We have so many other refineries everywhere. More people will now believe that, okay, I think we can now invest in the refinery.
So would you say you've defeated the likes of Udeze Chima and some of your colleagues?
I think Udeze Chima has accepted that he has been defeated, but I think I read a few of his. But you see, a person like Udeze Chima, they are criticizing for the administration to fail, and that is an unpatriotic citizen.
Don't forget that
Listen. There are two different kinds of critics. Some criticize for you to succeed. Some will criticize for the administration to fail. A person like Udeze is criticizing for Tinubu to fail. When I said that I will come here to criticize, I will criticize the administration for him to succeed. So that's the thin line between the two of us. Are you with me? So people like this man here, they hope for him to fail at the detriment of the common man. If that refinery start producing, they will say that no, I don't believe until I touch the fuel. If they touch the fuel, they say that no, how am I so sure this one is a Port Harcourt refinery? When they take them to the Port Harcourt refinery, a person like this guy behind me, we say that no, this will not be Port Harcourt refinery. Nah, lie. Who be this guy behind me? That is who they are. Naysayers will always be naysayers. And I'm so happy that this administration is out there to keep breaking the hearts of the naysayers, and so shall it be.
Man. Good, good morning. Good morning, all our viewers all over. Mr. Benson in America. Good morning. Chukuko Siegi. Rosi.
All right,
Good morning.
moving on to what we have today on today's edition of this program. Would you say Tinubu has cleared the doubts in the country?
As in how? What was the doubt?
Look at the refinery.
When?
We've been counting down.
Mr. Michael, don't forget the fact that 2 weeks ago, what is his name? Mr. Kunle came to this place and he said the refinery will start working before Christmas, ending of this month. I think I was one of the reviewers that said to him, we will still come back to this place and know whether the refinery will still commence by that ending of this year. Mr. Nee just said something here. Everybody is to his own opinion. That is why, yes, criticism and everything is very, very important. When someone did not criticize you, you will not be stronger. Are you getting me? So let him not come out here and say that a lot of individuals are criticizing a particular government just to fail. No, nobody is criticizing anybody to fail. But the essence of criticism, it makes you stronger if you really want to be stronger in life. So we are expecting what they have been telling us that this month, and now they have shifted the onus to another year again. That is 2024. Well, we are not tired. We'll continue waiting. We'll continue to look at them because you cannot tell me that a country as big as Nigeria cannot even boast of a refinery that should be working, and what they keep on giving us is promises upon promises. Why not continue to match action with your words immediately?
Is it not a promise fulfilled?
What fulfilled? Have you started? Until I see it commence, I have not seen the refinery yet. What I'm still seeing is promises that it should start in Port Harcourt. Can you go there and refine oil now? Right now, as you and I are standing here now, it has not started. So what I am not saying that they are not going to start it. I'm not saying that I'm doubting whatever they are doing, but what I'm saying, until we see the refinery, until they start the work immediately, that's when we'll be able to know that, yeah, these people are really serious, whatever they are saying. So let's not continue to come to this place and lie to ourselves. Maybe because you are in support of one political party or the other. No. Everything that works, if the refinery was fine, it's going to be for the general interest of the general masses. That's Nigerian entirely. But we have not seen the refinery working. We keep on postponing, but what we are expecting from them, let it start working. Then we'll be able to applaud them that, yes, they are still working.
All right, the introduction of school feeding is another topic today. The president has promised to ensure this works. That's a good news as well.
School feeding, it's actually a welcome. I remember Rochas did it. That was when he came to when he was the governor of Imo State. That was his first time he came to regime as the governor of Imo State, and a lot of governors were doing it. And I think by so doing, it's going to be a very, very good one to a respectful one to most of these our parents that cannot even afford milk for their children. It's very, very important because I believe in the Western world it's been done. You go there, anything you want they give you as a student, and it makes you healthier. Are you getting me? Because we have a lot of Nigerian students that can go to school without food. A lot of them can go to school, and the ones you are going to school, mostly those ones that are schooling in the village. You go to school, there's no food, and after coming back from school, your parents are even expecting you to come and join them at the farm. Are you getting me? So if the federal government will be able to fight all these things, it's going to be an important move in the lives of most of average youth, Nigerians. Are you getting me? Because Nigerians should be able to conquer the level of food hunger presently. Because the level of hunger, the level of hunger we are seeing in Nigeria is very, very on a high increase. But if the Tinubu himself will be able to support this, to me personally, I would say it's a very, very welcome development because a lot of Nigerians cannot even afford food to eat and go to school. So at the end of the day, you find out that by so going to school and you have something to eat at school, you say yes. You're gonna beat your chest. Whatever that has been taught you in school, we absorb well because when you go to school without eating anything, you know how it feels. It doesn't augur well with you. Whatever a teacher is teaching you or lecturer, depending on the area you are as a student, it doesn't absorb well into your memory because what you are after is that your stomach is actually empty. There's nothing there. So definitely, if the federal government will do something like that, to me, it's a welcome development.
Thank you so much, Charles. Talk to you.
So, Mike, good morning. I'm fine. Good morning, extremely cherished viewers all over the world. That's Europe, Asia, Oceania, Antarctica, Australia, America, Africa. I'm greeting all of you. You are wonderful. If not that you are watching us, you won't see me here. Which is why I'm trying to send across my shout out to Benson, America, Biafra. Benson, wa Biafra. Chukwugoziagi, Debegi. I'm sending my message across to Lucky. Chukwugoziagi. Let God keep you. All of you guys, Engineer Yamu, Engineer Hope Yamu. All of you guys like Modesty. Modesty is from Enugu. I'm thanking all of you. Mike, are you having only NNPC story for me this morning? NNPC, they said it's going to work before December, is not working. Until it refinery, yes, that's where the NNPC starts. Have you seen it? Have you seen one? Is there any petroleum product that comes from Port Harcourt and they tell you they refine it from port? Let us be very sincere to ourselves. They said NNPC is going to work. Let us see it play out. It's not only promise. Promises in advancement. You will not see it. Future.
There's holiday.
Future.
There's holiday.
Eh?
You have holidays.
Which holidays?
Christmas break, New Year break.
Mike, crude oil is supposed to be running like tap water now, according to their promise.
Maybe after the.
Okay, maybe after the Mago. No, I mean they say Mago because federal government promises is Mago.
Maybe after the Christmas break, New Year break, it will commence full operation.
Okay,
maybe repaired. That's what they're saying.
Maybe in a mechanical repairing, they have just taken care of the mechanical issue. But what I'm after is refining the crude is not black man work.
And after the repairs,
are they going to pay the whites? Because it's only white that knows that work well. If you know the meaning of refinery, you know that Nigeria can never take care of any competent, capable refinery in Nigeria. It is the work of the whites. Can they pay? Okay, maybe after the bogus allowance and the circulate payment they promise the military, maybe after fulfilling it, because the military are just looking like this now. Look at the promise they promise us, they do not give us. No promise is coming to play out in this regime.
Are you telling us that it's not a promise that has been fulfilled?
There is no one promise.
This is December, the federal government promised that the Port Harcourt refinery will commence operation. We have it in the news that it is set, it is ready. We have holidays.
Thank you so much. This is the news. This is a promise given by APC before inception of APC regime that petroleum product will come back to 20 naira, 20 to 50 naira. Today, we are going to buy 1,000 naira in the southeast and south from where the resources are coming. This is Christmas period. See, let me tell you, it has been a Nigerian tradition and culture that any Christmas, any yellow tie season, any December period, Nigerians will be scrambling for petroleum products, starting from fuel, kerosene, diesel, gas. Are you listening to me? Every December of my life, I'm telling you, I'm from Anambra State. Inside bush, that's where we buy from the drum. At the backyard, that's where we buy from the drum. And currently, that's what is going on in the southern Nigeria, where the resources are coming. The Fulani Janjaweeds are bent on this kind of situation. Anytime there is December in Nigeria, provided Fulani is the president, there will be no fuel for Christians. Are you trying to call me a religious bigot? I'm trying to say the truth. Every December, no fuel. Every liar, either Maludu, Mamugu, either Filtri, either Kaberi. They are Kaberi, anyway. See, let me tell you, there will be fuel, lights. Okay, for 7 days now, no lights around Lagos, as far as I'm concerned. No light. Because December approaches. The Fulani hegemony abuse doing this. This is an international politics played across West Africa.
I don't think it's happening that way.
But that is me. That is me.
That's your own opinion.
That is my own opinion, and you should allow me to air my opinion. It's a free world.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it happens.
That is for you. That is for you.
But
But for me,
Christmas,
Raf,
I don't have,
listen, every Christmas we always scramble for power, no light everywhere, no fuel. This has been playing out over the years, and I'm an observer.
Even Muslims do complain that during,
No light.
Yes, during their own festival.
Okay, it's happening.
They don't have light. That's what I'm saying.
Let us. I know.
But it
That's why
happens
I'm
in my
going.
area too.
Let's.
But do you know that?
Let's take that.
That during Ileya,
There was this layer, never this layer that we experience blink
No
on
light.
the power. Christmas is the most celebrated celebration across the world. And these people, anytime there is Christmas, we used to face many problems. See, this Christmas is not only fuel and the light too. No rice. Rice is tripled the cost of a bag of rice. Every problem we just resurrect from all corners. To clear container now, one container, 40 feet. Pay money. Pay for the marriage, pay this, pay the marriage. There is something with Christmas that some persons don't know. And they're trying to put a stop to it. Every Christmas in Nigeria, many problems will just from nowhere emanates. Are you listening to me? So this time around, fuel. There is a much is per liter. Okay, let us tell ourselves the truth. If refinery in Port Harcourt is to work accurately, actually, what they're telling us, I mean the federal government, let me tell you by now, petroleum product fuel is supposed to come down. It should be coming down. Because if Dangote is promising how many barrels, and the worry, excavers, all those areas in the southeast. Mike, by now, we will be dragging fuel 45 naira at the filling stations. But why is it not so? Why is it lower in America? Why is it cheaper in Saudi? Why is it cheaper in Angola? Nigeria's own case is different. Why are we so different? Why is it that things that are inevitable in other parts of the world are inevitable in Nigeria? Okay, why? See, let me tell you, no NNPC is working alive. No NNPC anywhere. When it works, we will know. We are going to see it work out.
Maybe after the Christmas break.
Maybe after the Christmas break. Yes. Now, let me tell you, Mike, you've forgotten that Nnamdi Kanu was not released. And no question has come up from this platform. Why is it that he didn't release? He was not released. See, let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu should be out by now. See, let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu agitation, is it different from Igbowo's agitation? Both are the same agitation. Igbowo is asking for the Republic of Oduduwa. Nnamdi Kanu is asking for Biafra. Why is it that Igbowo is out this time around? Nnamdi Kanu is still in. Igbo, wake up. Igbo Kunyanu Nola. Okay, let me tell you. Nnamdi Kanu issue. Mike, it's supposed to be a special case now because the young man is supposed to be out.
But you know,
it is too bad.
But you know,
we do. Yes, we do that. Let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu should be out. Federal government should do what? I am not begging. I'm not pleading. Release Nnamdi Kanu out of prison. Nnamdi Kanu is innocent.
So no Christmas gift for Igbos.
No Christmas gift for Igbos.
You should release it.
Yeah, no, wait. I understand. What they mean is to release Nnamdi Kanu so that Igbo man will be happy. Yeah? But let me tell you again. If you want to know where Christmas is mostly celebrated in Africa, go to southeastern Nigeria. You will enjoy Christmas. Mike, maybe one of these years you can come to East. Come visit it. Okay, you will enjoy yourself.
There's a splash on bus fares.
Everything is fair, free. In the southeast, we can. Yeah, we can. Mike, let me tell you, if you wake up after brushing your mouth, in my own community, let me tell you, the whole restaurant, the whole beer parlor, the whole public square, free booze, free drink. Somebody must have paid for everything. That place is where you celebrate December. Whether they give us gift as in releasing Nnamdi Kanu or not, we will celebrate Christmas. But Nnamdi Kanu is a freed man there. Going to Supreme Court is just wasting of energy and time. Nnamdi Kanu is victorious.
He said it's hopeful.
Yes, the man has no case to answer. Or those judges should face him. He should come and defend himself before those judges. He's gonna bring those judges down and do what? Draggle them on poto.
The president
Yes.
is now in Lagos.
Okay, Tinubu came to Lagos.
Yeah,
He has been living in Lagos. Chebi Lagos is in pocket.
He arrived yesterday.
Okay, he come to Lagos.
Maybe for the
Yuletide season.
yeah.
He's not a Christian. He won't celebrate it. He can only just come here.
For everybody.
Jesus Christ. If
Is the president not for everybody?
I don't think it's for everybody. If it's for everybody, should have released Nnamdi Kanu now. When the man is crying, and that is the reason why Chukwuemeka Ezeife died. Former Anambra State Governor during Abacha. Okwadike one. He died because he refused to release Nnamdi Kanu. So it's not for everybody. It's for some persons.
Okay, we are traveling to the east tomorrow together, Raphael.
Yeah, you might come with me so that you have fresh air there.
Are we taking Chisco? Is in Water, Youngshire Grove?
Whatsoever
Area, Motos,
means.
God is good. Which one?
Do you know what I'm saying? Let's go for the better one.
Which one is the better?
We're going to fly in the air.
All right, thank you so much.
Maybe we're going to use Peace Airline.
So no
Peace Airline now.
All right, no
If
problem.
Flap travel tomorrow, I will put champagne. If
If
Flap travel tomorrow, I will put champagne. I will buy champagne.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Flap
What do you mean?
can't go. It's not going home. Anyway. I beg, go on.
An indigene of
Well,
the Eastern
most
region.
of them are. Where is the security? No security. Have you not seen kidnapping everywhere? I beg, let him stay home. You don't go. You don't kidnapping. We don't have money to donate to. I don't have money. I don't have money to donate. Anyway, good morning, my brothers and sisters. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Lovely. You see, most of people in abroad, I know there's cold now, but they are still managing to watch us. It's cold, but we are feeling heat here. Because this country, mostly Lagos, too congested. We go from here to Abeokuta and you see the weather is very good. But anything Lagos, everything is too harsh.
Presently, they are not managing to watch us. They are indoor.
Hey,
They are
you see now?
inside.
I'm going.
Enjoying
Oh,
the program.
oh my God.
I think this is the best time for them to
I
enjoy the
pray
program.
Nigeria should be like that one day.
As they are inside.
I pray Nigeria should be like that one day. May God bless you. One of our sister, okay, our brother. Oh, Ben American. I was even say Ben Nigeria. My brother said Ben America. America is so nice. I pray God should take me there one day. Just at least 1 week. Come back. God bless you, Mr. Ben. We love you. Thank you, my sister, my brother, who are watching us from abroad, Europe, America.
And have you thanked Osadeye for
Oh!
the gesture?
Oh my God. You see,
His wife
Osaje and your wife, may God bless you. Your name remain Osaje. God bless you.
Osadeye, Ben Osadeye.
Okay.
Not Osadeye.
Okay, what? What's it?
Ben Osadeye.
Ben Osaje. I just call his name now. Ben, may God bless you and your wife, your family. Thank you very much. I appreciate. You see, they make us happy. Not this government who will deceive us and then talk. Go to IT, media talk. Today we are still receiving media talk. They tell you that go to railway is going. Go there now. You will pack everything, waiting for a way 4 o'clock. At the end, the next day you will not see train. That's Nigeria for you. All the thing about Katabra. So what do we have, Oga Mike?
The president, like I said, is in Lagos. Why is it break to celebrate?
Enjoy his new house.
Is he coming for what?
New house he built with trillion.
Enjoy what?
Let's say.
Okay, I also promised to reintroduce the school feeding. That's why are you smiling? What happened? School feeding. The previous administration failed.
The safety is they are the same. Tied Tinubu and Buhari together. Don't say they are the same. He said, I'm going to continue my father's legacy. That's what he said. He said,
And is this not continuity?
it's continuing, but
Reintroducing
there
it.
is continuing corruption, continuing lies, continuing this. They were at home during COVID. And minister said he fed millions of youth. They were at home. Who did you feed there in class? Did you see anybody there? No, I don't understand why our agency are not doing their work. We pay them a lot. That minister is supposed to be, even Buhari is supposed is Buhari too old to be in the cell? After that, Yaradua was in the cell. I get it, Obasanjo was in the cell. He should bring Buhari. If Tinubu can tell us today, say, Buhari, I'm going to probe you, you see, there's a lot of trillion that went away under his watch. So, school feeding, let me just
I don't want to rush so that I just take. Let me rush. Number one, Tinubu should stop deceiving us. Tinubu, remember 2040, he said APC will restructure Nigeria. And I expect him, somebody who fought for democracy, somebody like Abiola, should start doing that now. When you start doing that now, Nigeria will be happy with you. Not promising me refinery. I have not seen one for a drop. I get me? Now they are telling us January again. I get me? Don't deceive us. Even though the refinery is working, you think the refinery will come down to 400 naira? No. Okay? No. NEPA now, since 1 week now, they brought the light yesterday, 2 hours, no light. And this is the Christmas. I want to ask you a question now. Where are they celebrating Christmas most? Is the South. Now you say people should enter train free, no pay to the North. Are they celebrating Christmas? Now, then in the East, only 5 companies where you have a lot of, in Binico, we have people who are traveling to Benin now. So I'm not going to pay 50%. We celebrate Christmas a lot in my place. Now, do you believe go to park now? People are not going because no money. If you pay 50% and you go to East, do you know how much you are going to spend? With your family, you have 7 families. So, the people supposed to channel that money to rice, chicken, drinks for people to enjoy so that we are be alive. So that when you eat, if you don't travel, no problem. The little way you have, you can send it to your family in village. Then giving these transporters, I get to be how you sure that transporter is going to bring big. So okay, 1 million people travel this week. Who is going to monitor them? Then you not tell me that Nigeria benefits. I get me. So what I'm saying, Tinubu going to Lagos to go and enjoy himself. By the time if you go there now, you see crowd of people. They will food there. They'll give them maybe small bag of rice. We are not happy, and Nigeria are used to suffering. I get me. Okay, Mike. The only people who enjoy this government is the senator, the elite. I don't enjoy it. I get me. A bag of rice. I just press the bag of rice now. 59,000 naira. And they say you open border. 60,000 naira. And Tinubu said, I open border. I get me. He said he open border. We were thinking if that border open, rice will cheap. Custom are the ones selling back rice now. The custom sees rice and sell it to those women market. I get me. Custom will seize your rice and sell it. So the people who are enjoying now in Nigeria now, this Christmas now, eating fat, VIO, road safety, police, Agbero, I don't enjoy it. They are the one making money. No, they are the one. They say VIO, arresting car, collecting money, road safety, arresting car, custom, and police. If you are traveling now, every checking point, more than 100 and something checking point, for each Benin, stop. What do you have? What did they there? What do you get there? You must pay money. So the common men are not enjoying it. And government are happy. The people too, they like suffering. This thing happening cannot be in Ghana. Can't be Togo. Can't be just like country here. But why do you like suffering? Why do you like suffering? Because we are being divided. If South want to protect, you know that I say no. So that's why you see the politicians are busy. Now, I ask you a question. This guy was saying that we should patronize our own local artists. Ask me if the people patronize the local artists. Yes. Why did they go to America or Japan to go and buy 160 million foreign car to senator? I get it. Why can't you tell innocent manufacturer car for this senator? Let them say no. Even the local rice, they say you are going to have local rice. We give farmers billions. Where is the local rice? We are seeing foreign rice. They package it. Again, they package it. The corruption of this country is too. And let me tell you, to the pastors are not helping matter. The pastors are not helping matter. Every church is trying to protect its area. Now, sorry, let me just Mike, sorry. Are you aware Pope signed Is it a good thing for us?
Sex marriage.
Why? What are they doing? How can Pope do that kind of thing? I thank God. Pope signing gay marriage. Yes. All over the world. For you to practice. Yes. So Nigeria reject that. Reject it. So I want to thank you. Happy Christmas in advance. May God bless you. You that remember us. You that don't remember us. May God touch you, all of you there. Thank you, our MD, our CEO, Flip TV. God bless you. Thank you. We love you, Mike. We love you. Very soon, tomorrow for Christmas. We'll have tomorrow, Monday, Sunday. We thank God we are alive. Thank God we are alive. Thank you very much. My brother, what I want, God to come and bless me.
Oh, it already bless you. God already bless you. Sometimes I ask you because you are chairman. Sometimes try to build my foundation. No easy. Good morning. Mike. Congratulations, sir. God bless. You try.
On the refinery or what?
Yes, congratulations for your, what you do here. Now I love pass. I watch you every day. You know, see my listen. I watch you every day. You try. To let Nigeria and the world to know, our view. Very, very important. You try. Since you come in, we are all rejoiced because you always make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I don't know the topic we should quickly treat.
The topic I want to check this is we come and make for central bank. We say it's a corrupt man. He bad. We carry Yoruba man put for central bank. Now no money for that. The same thing.
Naira scarcity.
Naira scarcity. The same thing why MFA happen. So why are you just saying MFA then? What good? The man change it. The new man change it. Nothing. So now you go to bank, they give you 4,000. Okay, you can only transfer inside bank. If you transfer for your phone, for half, bros, now bastard. He said you go inside bank and transfer. So bank don't start. Yes, now.
I've been transferring from.
You don't transfer up to 150k. You transfer small k.
Okay, you've been transferring.
I transfer 150k. That's why I tell you that. So I know the condition. So if I want to, the bank says I can only transfer 20,000. If I want to transfer, I've got to transfer up to 7 times before transfer give the person. But if you go to the bank, now they go transfer direct. So you need to understand the bank go now start the queue. From morning, the bank will start the queue again. After we say a maybe wrong go, we are free. Another one day there now, abomination. So why we come on Mefe now? Why do we call for Mefe? Why we do all this thing? Did this man now that come as price to Mefe? Now did he succeed? Did he make it? Did he make Nigeria? Yeah, is still coming in the bank? Is he Naira to buy Naira? POX is booming. So what is this? Why did APC cannot just find one single thing? Find one single thing and succeed. Why they cannot find? That's my question. Why can't you don't find something, want something, and fight it and succeed it? Nothing is fight. Talk. Promise, nothing. Now you see, keep money now for transport. Shishi. All the transport agency now, we don't go to Uyeleba. Acquire them now. Then be the lease of what? 50,000, 45,000 now. 45,000 for one passenger. 45,000 for 1,000. Now you travel to East. Before you reach East now, inside your own home, you go spend up to what? 50K. How much are you giving the people for village or be in celebration of the festival and now come back to Lagos? So why the Tinubu continue to be receive Nigerian by lie?
There's a slash on the cost of TFA.
What is this slash? What is this? It's slash for 50%. I'm coming. Is it for Chisco? I'm coming. We have Chisco. We have a Sewanta. It's Sewanta. Young Transcro. Is it those? God is good. Where is it? Is it a AKTC transport? Is it a Boeing transport? What way is it? Is it ADC? Is it in ADC? Where do you see? You say you give palliative, nobody says palliative. Now you say you give money to your transport, nobody says this. Why do you continue to lie? Why do you continue to lie? Why do you continue to lie like this? What is it? Do you come to become a Miloko to be lying? Our logo, a Miloko to be lying? Are you going to lie for us for 8 years? Nothing you do will succeed. It's they lie they go. Why did you mean they lie? Palliative, nobody see palliative. How much point for palliative? Not. I don't open border, nobody see. Everything where you do lie. Why are you lying? Is it the lie is the government?
To rule government and to lie. A gold rice. Nobody say gold rice. He said gold rice there for Lagos. Nobody see one. That time they say somebody don't bring leg rice. Nobody see one single rice. Why are you lying? Why APC just a lie? Is it lie you used to rule your country to lie? Your government is ruled by lie. Lie. Nothing will succeed for one. You don't give money to children to go to school. Nothing. Nobody say anything. Where did they talk? Where did they lie?
Refinery, is that a lie?
The refinery don't exist. Where is it? Lie. Then go to the refinery now. They say you go work. They say nothing. But I got to go work. Nothing. Why APC just? Why do you just lie? Are you lying to me, an intelligent man, or you lying to a pig? Are you lying to a pig? Who are you lying to? We're in the community. We have our phone, internet. We search internet. We go to Facebook. We search everything. We know what is going on for Nigeria. Are you lying to a pig? When you're putting mouth of pig every day? Are you lying to me as a wise man? Okay, wait. What our children learn now? Is it like government we are learning? Because as far as I'm concerned, Tinubu just a lie. Since you come to power, just a lie. Confirm lie. 247 lie. You don't go to abroad to bring investors come, lie. You go to all over the world to bring investors come to come invest in Nigeria, lie. You don't open border rights to come in, lie. You don't give money. Why do you move the lie? Are you bringing lie government? Because I don't understand again, Mr. My guy, Mr. Mike. I don't understand.
You want me to tell you that it's lying?
No, I don't understand. Just prove to me. Prove to me. Small.
Is the government not working?
It don't exist in life. It don't exist in working. This government don't exist in working. A man moved now to go and carry potato to come. Now no onions again. To go and carry tomato come, no potato. He carry 150 naira, 1,500 to buy this. Power truck to go and carry tomato come. How many friends? How many friends go feed time to go carry tomato come? How many go sell? 1,500 for each 1 week. Community shipping. To go get something, to buy fuel, to ship something to shops, to movement. That's what happens worldwide. The transport is too strong. How can you be able to go and bring that thing, come and sell for more massive? How much do you sell? See right now, it is 900 for this festive period. Nobody chop rice.
1,100.
We are dying. Tinubu just a lie. Tinubu just a lie. 1,001. Rice. 25 was day of rice. Nigeria get rates of rice for 25 December. Everybody cook rice. No rice now. No rice. Who go cook? Who go cook? Who go cook now? Travel is now. You go to travel to go visit your family. Travel now 100,000. Go come back. What are you talking about? Husband, my landlord now this morning now I pay 150,000. You don't increase rent now. For flat where I live, everything just increase. No peace. I was the man that paid the man 1 year because I don't know what is going to happen next year. Where are we going? Why the Tinubu government just a lie? Just a lie since you come just a lie. Are you lying to me?
All right. The government has also reintroduced school feeding.
Okay. Good feeding. You say introduce good feeding. Where school did they feed? All what you promise Nigerian, ewa, carry, nothing. Ewa, carry, agbado, cassava, nothing. He said go bring our boys, pack them go put for army. They are fully in the street, wear your ring, nothing. What do you do? We want to move the lie.
All right, thank you so much, Pastor. Let's have another person.
Thank you. He's lying.
Okay.
He's lying.
All right, I should say good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Michael and Mr. Ben. Good morning, and thank you for your gesture. I appreciate it. Just like what my brother Ubong was saying, his submissions are very correct. See, when you build a government under deception, you will continue to lie to sustain the previous lies. This is about 7 or 8 months into this supposed administration. Nigerians who were yearning for true democratic dividends has been lost totally, confused and perplexed.
Nigerians yearning for renewed hope.
What they got was a reverse, an extension of the frustration, deception, and of course, you know what is happening. A delica of rice is 1,001, 1,002, depending on the brand. You know what that means? That the income of an average Nigerian has been totally swallowed up by the inflation. The purchasing power of an average Nigerian has been lost. So what does that mean? He's now a president of over 180 million impoverished Nigerians. So is that any glory in that? Presiding over 180 to 190 million, or if not 200 million people who are multidimensionally poor. Because between Buhari time and this dispensation of about 7 or 8 months, more Nigerians, close to 80 million Nigerians, has been, of course, subjected to extreme poverty. If you're earning 100,000, you can't manage it. Now, what about those who are earning 50, 30,000? That is suicidal. How much do you take down to here? Transportation. Is it? That's why people are committing suicide under the watch of Tinubu. People are jumping into lagoons. I mean, all sorts of drinking snippers. That is to show that this government is not sincere and committed to the welfare and well-being of Nigerians. You cannot tell me you just, even before assuming office, you just remove subsidy is gone. Now, subsidy is gone. You told us that why you have to take such drastic decision is because you want to save for the rainy day. How much have you saved? What have you been able to do with the money you saved? These are mere deceptions. You tell us you are saving and you cannot subsidize other materials or commodities, basic commodities like the rice. I expected rice to be not less than 15,000, not more than 15,000 now. Because in neighboring Benin Republic, it's about 8,000, a bag of rice. So what does it take to bring it from this Benin Republic, just a very close neighboring district, even with leg, you can just cross there. Is it? Now you're buying it 60,000. Why? What kind of is it? It defies logic. And these are mostly what Nigerians consume on daily basis because it is easy to prepare with maggi, crayfish, and red oil. Pepper, you can just, you like eating pepper, you Yoruba people. Anything without pepper, then you are not started. You can buy, like Kuna can buy 2,000 naira pepper with a vegetable 200. You see? Just imagine so that you drink a lot of water to fill your tummy. That is what the government of Tinubu has reduced average Nigerians to. By now, I expected him to have tendered unreserved apology to Nigerians for deceiving them. You told us you are Mr. Capacity, that you have studied the Nigerian environment and you know what their problems are. And you came and start the blame game that you inherited bad economy. Who cares? Bad economy, and you are enriching your own cronies. You are enriching your families, buying yachts of 5 billion, paying the National Assembly, increasing the allocation that are going to the states. Within these 6 months or 7 months, all the states received the highest allocation in the history of Nigeria. What have the state governors been doing with the funds? As a way of compensating his own people, possibly to silence them so that nobody will talk. But who is bearing the brunt of these unfortunate mishaps? That the masses, the common masses of Nigeria, who has more or less become a prey to these predators who call themselves politicians within the corridor of power. So it's a total sham. It's a total scam. I expect him to have tendered resignation. Of course, a people like him who is power drunk can never contemplate on that because he's only in the business of snatching it, running with it, and taking it by force. So the average Nigerian's destiny has been mortgaged by these few greedy politicians. Then what is the way forward? Nigerians must live in this consciousness, the awakening. You must get to know that you have a problem. But some Nigerians are still living in denial. Even those who voted for him are telling me now to find him 200 naira. I said, but you thought by now you will be swimming in oceans of money. That once Tinubu gets there, he will compensate. Even those who are his chauffeurs are crying in the internet. That imagine what do you call it? With protruded stomach, Asari Dokobo, he's now saying that this is the worst government. Maybe he was not given the contract to protect the pipelines.
Are you minding Asari Dokobo?
No, he's the one that said on the. I will not be surprised. Wike one day will come before this dispensation elapses and tell us that this is the worst government. I mean, Wike, when the realities catch up with him, which I know definitely is just a matter of time. So these are the realities. How do we prepare for the Xmas? That is the very nagging issues. This is the 20 seconds. How many Nigerians can afford a delicacy of rice? For the families, of recent, one woman wants to buy rice. What stopped her from buying it is when the rice was 750, it goes to 800. She's coming with 750, and they told her that this is 800. It has increased just overnight. The woman has to turn back because of 15 naira. Now it has gotten to 1,100. Somebody who cannot make up for that time, how can the person survive? It is quite sad and very unfortunate. But sometimes we want to blame these political leaders, but we ourselves are more wicked to ourselves and corrupt. So how do we address this endemic corruption that have eaten the fabrics of our existence as a people? It comes across not just, look at the custom, they are the only one importing rice now. What has custom officer to do with the importation of rice? No, what it has custom, I don't know, this is you are laughing. Maybe your brother is a custom. I don't know. You may want to give me a bag of rice. What has custom officers manning the borders has to do with importation of rice? Look at them. The only people that are importing rice now, you see this one is custom, a trailer of rice. It says it's a custom officer. They're not into the business of importation of rice. Possible for people to buy. I say God not go punish them. Who tell you?
Hope in Australia says Nigeria's issue is like an octopus. Octopus. I don't know what. I think it has 8 legs.
Of course, once it claims it as you, it will not want to leave because it's a hydra-headed monster, you know, with multiple organ failures. The more you are trying to solve the kidney transplant, the heart failure is coming. The other system, the detectives, protest cancer. So what needed to be done at this time is to vulcanize this system. Let every region return to their region. Let the Biafrans be allowed to go. You can understand what my brother said. You promised Agbado and cassava. We don't see cassava now. Garina is something impossible. You know, sometimes I don't value, with due respect, I don't like Garija, but now it is something that you have to prefer. You are even looking for it. Better days are coming under this current configuration. If by that you mean that a day is coming when Nigeria will cease to exist, I think I do agree.
Take it far. Please take it far away, please.
Because I've been affected by that also. Yes, so that they will not bring down this very beautiful program here. Thank you so much. So if you buy later in the day or sometime someday, unless the people rise, but how prepared are we? You see, some are supporting a local government. Some who even canvass for Oduduwa Nation are now having a rethink. Can we continue in this system that is destructive to our own citizens? Is that how governance is being done in Australia? Is that how people are being treated like animals? Of more decent, we discuss it here, that even your government, institution of the state, value dogs, pet dogs, than the life of human beings.
Appreciate Mr. Ben America, otherwise known as Biafra, for his financial gesture to most of the reviewers. I say, may God in His infinite mercy replenish your pocket in a million fold. And every other viewer who have used this through this medium to reach out to reviewers, considering the nature of Nigeria economy and all that. I say, may God bless all of you in Jesus' name.
Thank you, Mr. Macho. We've been discussing the...
You were saying what I said now. Like Chigoza was saying, record that even the same Asari Kobo, his song did not last. You know, he released one song immediately after the victory of Tinubu. Yes, where he was singing Najagaba turn. Wait for your turn. Now turn by turn. The same person that was singing that song is now already not just criticizing anyway, he's already vilifying the government. So it's that bad.
All right, we are talking about the latest news in town. The report on Refinery. And I want to have your own reaction on the matter.
Mr. Mike is a good one.
Okay.
But the government will explain tire. You know why? I may understand in due cost, but Nigeria may not want to understand. Because that facility, one, is the one they are facing is the one that has the capacity to refine about 60,000 barrels of crude a day. And it's not as if it's going to refine at full capacity. That's one. And the first phase of this refining is not going to start with PMS, gasoline, otherwise popularly called fuel. It's going to start with other products. As time goes on, PMS will come in. But you already told Nigerians that you're already refining. They can see gas flaring from that facility. So in their head, government is already refining. And maybe by the middle of next year, they will start asking questions. Or maybe when the first quarter of next year will be elapsing, Nigeria will start asking questions. We thought refining is a panacea to solve our problem. Why is the price not crashing? That's why I say government will explain tire. I may understand, but how do they need to explain to Nigerians? Because I know why the price will not immediately come down. But again, I wonder why the former government of Muhammadu Buhari did not thought it wise to fix the one that had the capacity to refine about 150,000 barrels per day, the newer one, rather than fixing the old one. It's a good development that they are fixing it, and there's no argument about that. But they would have fixed that new one, or because I listened to a former director of that facility who gave analysis of that facility. He said the way they built the second facility, that while they were building the second facility, they were taking some components from the old one to fix the new one. And
The implication is that this one they fix will cost more money to fix. So why is it that they didn't fix the newer one or carry the two along together? So that once you get to the completion stage, you know that yes, you can hit some level of sigh of relief. It will cost more money. Is it not better to even borrow to fix it than what we are experiencing currently? But for me, generally speaking, it's a good one. But it's not yet Uhuru.
Nigerians don't want to understand.
It's not yet Uhuru because we are not likely going to see a crash of price of gasoline, premium motor spirit, or you call it fuel, in the nearest days to come.
All right, so as you can see, the president is in Lagos State.
Doing what?
Relax.
What has he done to relax?
The president has been
Somebody
traveling.
have brought hardship to the country. He's coming here to relax. Relax to do what?
Don't you want him to relax?
Relax when Nigerians are dying in penury. What kind of relaxation? He said we should not pity him. He asked for the job. And he needs to deliver on the mandate.
He's traveling here and there.
The trips have not yielded any positive results. Because the fundamentals are not being addressed. Companies are leaving Nigeria every day. GSK left under his watch. PID or so left under his watch. About 2 or 3 companies have left under his watch. And these are multinational companies. And you are going to woo investors. The fundamentals, you are not addressing it. The problem occasioned by your policies, you are not addressing it. Whether we like it or not, it doesn't matter the opinion of anybody. It doesn't matter the opinion of his name, Tinubu. The policy of government, particularly the unification of dollar at the official window, is at the heart of the crisis of our economy. CGSK, almost all the raw material is imported. You collapse dollar at that window. Dollar that was exchanging for 471 naira to $1 when Buhari was there, it's have gotten to 1,000 naira to $1. So how do you want them to import, produce, and make business and make profit and remain in business? Even when you want to collapse, you look at those critical areas. You peg dollar, you give them dollar at a specified rate, so that their product can still be affordable in the Nigerian economy. There is one inhaler they say GSK used to produce that was selling for about 8,000 something. I cannot categorically verify that, but from what we have seen on social media, it's not something I can categorically verify. But it's selling for close to 50-something thousand, from 8,000 to 50-something thousand. And people who have asthma, it's a necessity for them. So who are you taking? How is the welfare of Nigeria being taken care of? The condition is unambiguous about the welfare of Nigerians and their security. He said it shall be the primary purpose of governance. Under the watch of Mr. President, we are still killing unabated. Though it didn't start from him, he inherited it, but he needs to address it because he's already in the saddle. It belongs on him to protect life and property. So it is not yet time to rest because Nigerians are not yet having it rosy. Nigerians are dying as a result of hardship, as a result of insecurity, and you are coming back to Lagos, you want to rest? Rest for what? It should rest when we are seeing signs of positivity. He sleeps every day. I actually sleep every day. He retires from his work every day. He sleeps. So don't tell us you want. What I'm saying is, Mr. President needs to do more. His best effort is not yet yielding meaningful results. I wouldn't say it's not yielding any results. It's not yet yielding meaningful results. Because if Nigerians are crying that their welfare are not being taken, Mr. Man, let me remind you, he promised 35,000 wage award for workers, federal workers. He only paid them for September. Is that not deceit? How long do you continue to strive on deceit? Because you know that the salary of workers is due for review constitutionally in this 2024. You want to diplomatically refuse paying, so by the time they review their salary, they will now use that to replace the wage award. Meanwhile, the wage award he promised that he didn't pay. So for like 4-5 months, he will not pay. He will eventually possibly replace it with salary restructuring and all that. The 50 billion you promised nano business owners all these traders along the road that have no stores, that you want to use it to as grants. More than 5 months after that promise, what is holding him? Do we wait until Jesus comes? The 75 billion he promised to give as soft loan to companies, about 75 companies that will be selected strategically. More than 5 months after that promise, he have not done that. Do we wait until Jesus comes? The vehicle he claimed to roll out that run on CNG, this is more than 5 months after the promise. They have not done it. But at the instance of the conception of the money that was needed to give to senators and House of Rep members, I think about 70 billion naira, which they say it was to enhance their working condition. It was like with a speed of light, the executive approved it and it was disbursed. The money they promised to give to the poorest of the poor, which initially they promised to give 8,000. When there was outcry, they said they are going to review it. Up to now, did they have to wait until Jesus comes before they will review it? And if somebody who is talking, somebody like Tinubu will be staying in a better environment of UK and be saying, we don't appreciate the government, we are not seeing what the government is doing. But the government effort is not yielding any meaningful result for now. And we must speak it out. Mr. President has said it pointedly that we should not pity him. That he asked for the mandate, he's going to deliver on the mandate. So when he's not delivering on the mandate, I don't know whether Taiwo is already reacting because I want to engage in this morning.
Whether you like it or not, Ashwaju has a right to relax anywhere.
Having the right to relax is, let me tell that is coming from Taiwo like that. Let Taiwo know that it behoves of Mr. President to protect life and property. That if he fails to do that, that is failing his responsibility as being given to his office. I think Taiwo should understand that. Because I know that where he stays in UK, he's well protected.
But the problem of Nigeria starts today.
I've acknowledged that it didn't start today. And I've acknowledged that the current president we know is Senator Bola Tinubu, and that it behoves on him to protect lives and property. So it doesn't matter who created the problem, it doesn't matter when the problem started, it is his responsibility.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you for having me.
MC Grammar.
All right.
How you doing?
All right, good morning, Nigeria diaspora. Good morning, Nigeria, anywhere you're watching me from. I need no introduction. This is MC Grammar, the man who speaks the truth at all the time. I want to say this, all my fans out there, everybody that sees me to say MC Grammar is somebody who always like to hit the nails on the head, and that is who I am. And I want to say this, I love you all. You want to be supporting me all this while. I see your messages. So many have been praising me, saying, we love you, MC Grammar. Keep on supporting me. I will keep giving you the real thing. Thank you. Good morning. My presenter, I love your outfit this morning. You know, sometimes I comment a lot on your outfit. You know why I comment? Because you dress decently. I love your dressing. All right. Good morning, Nigerians. All right, let's go to the topic of the day.
All right, thank you so much, MC Grammar. Thank you for the compliments. How do you feel about the latest development in town? Refinery?
Well, there's nobody in Nigeria that you ask, even if a child is giving birth today and you just ask the child, how do you feel about Nigeria? They will comment. A little baby will comment. I'm telling the truth. Because the situation in this country is getting out of hand. See, let me tell you, Mr. President, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because I've corrected myself, just like I said, I won't be using harsh words anymore. Let me address him as Mr. President. He's just there. He knows what to do, but he doesn't want to do it. Not that these people don't know the problem of Nigeria. Not that there's any spiritually afflicted something to their being president or not. No, there's nothing. But they just don't want to address the issue. The reason is because they don't want to repair the lives of Nigerians. They love it when we are suffering and praising them. That's what these people love. They don't love it when you as a person comes to be like them. No. Nigerian people don't love it. Exactly what is happening in the church is exactly happening in Nigeria. Because in the church, they only care for the rich. They don't care for the poor. And Nigerian government, they care for the rich. They don't care for the poor. So when you look at it, church and Nigeria, almost the same thing. That's the truth. Exactly what is happening in church is happening in Nigeria because their mentality is focused on the rich. They don't think about the poor. Now look at it in church. When you go to church, when a rich man, Mr. Stephen by name, gives million naira up to 3 times, everybody will know him in church. And they will see him as a godly person. But you, Mr. Matthew, who has been coming to clean chair, nobody will even know your name. But you are very efficient in the church. Nobody will know your name. You know why? You're not rich. That's the reason.
So that's nobody will know you. But the church, they will know you. So what am I trying to say? Nigeria is a country whereby we have so many demonic people walking around, parading themselves as human beings, whereas they are not. Let me tell you, instances, the church I was attending one time, and I voiced out to the church. I was attending this church, and now if you see the distance from there, that was when I was in Ibadan. Very long distance. Now after the church, you will see someone that came for me and my family. Him and the wife and the children. One, they will just go. Empty seats. Like up to four, like I contain 4 or 5 people, they will go. Then I was like, imagine the distance. If everybody that comes with car in that church carries people, this thing will be so sweet. I voiced to the church. My pastor was telling me, I should not mention it. Man, I got angry. I told the pastor, pump a plane. You are not a man who sees things. You are not a pastor. So what am I trying to say? Most people will always tell me, accuse me, MC Grammar. Why is it? Because I cannot see and keep short. See, I want to put it this way. I always love people that see and keep short. I give them kudos. They are trying, but I cannot. I cannot see things and keep short. I cannot see things going wrong and you expect me to keep short. No, I cannot. That is why it looks as if anybody that watches watches the program looks as if I'm antagonizing this government. Looks as if every time I antagonize the government because I cannot just see things and keep short and keep my mouth short. And that's why everybody says I talk too much. It is not talking too much. It is you demanding for what is supposed to be the right of Nigerians, which are not giving Nigerians. And now somebody, the fool, will sit there at home and tell you that this man is talking too much. The man they are cheating again. Oh. So that is why I say I am a quite different talker from every other talkers. Every other talkers, we always want to paint blue to be red. I don't do that. MC Grammar calls blue a blue, calls red a red. If you want you to take it, if you don't want it, that's your problem. That's who I am. And that's why most times when you see most people that I have, majority of them are crazy fans. Are people that love me personally. But let me say the 30%, I don't mind. I leave it. Because everybody cannot love you. But with what I got yesterday from my DC, people were pouring in. We love your comment. We love everything. You are just the best. Fine, I know. But what I'm trying to say, you need to tell the government what to do. Because Tinubu government is not really driving us to that place that is supposed to drive us. Tinubu government, imagine, we are coming out from Buhari government. A scattered government. We expect that Tinubu will get in and pick everything. Then if Tinubu is a no, Shebi Buhari is happy. Why don't he pro Buhari? Now, I heard something this morning. They said Emefiele opened over 100 and something. 590 accounts. That shows that the president is aware of it. Don't tell me that. Buhari is aware. How is it possible that Emefiele opens 500 and something without the president being aware of it? It's a lie. So if Tinubu wants to do something, why exposing Emefiele? Can't you go and carry Buhari? Why is it that we don't like doing things straightforward in this country? Everybody like pretending. So are you trying to crucify Emefiele? Why must Emefiele go down alone? Why don't you go and carry Buhari if you don't want to war in your life? How many years remain for you? Then you see fire. But you can't do that because you are trying to step on the foot of your bigger brothers, of your big bros in the industry. So that's why. So Tinubu will never dare cross that part because he knows who Buhari is, so he cannot do. So I want to say this, Nigerians, please. Finally, I want to say this. This is MC Grammar, and I want to thank all of you that have been telling me you love me, and I love you too. Please keep on watching this program. This is my very good presenter, a very nice guy. We all know him, Mr. Mike, and he's performing his duty as usual. Thank you very much. God bless you. I love you.
MC Grammar, that was a great one. Great contribution. Kudos to you. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
Last speaker for today. Compliment of the season.
Same here.
All right.
Greetings to our viewers across the board. Mike, permit me to also appreciate, I think Mr. Benz in America, that's the name I was given. Thank you for your gifts. I appreciate it.
Also, Ben Osade in Germany.
Yes, exactly. Mr. Ben in Germany, thanks. So much appreciate your gifts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, viewers supporting us on this platform. We appreciate you all.
Yeah.
Michael, many Nigerians have been knocking the federal government over the latest development in town, which we've been anticipating. Of course, you know it. Harcourt Refinery. The Nigerian government said it will commence full operation this December. It has commenced operation, that's what we have in the news. And Nigerians are still doubting.
No, it hasn't commenced operation. We're told that there is a mechanical completion of the refinery now. Mechanical completion, that's the word that was used. And I'm not an expert in oil and gas industry, but from what was reported, that probably the mechanical aspect of the operation is good to go. Perhaps there are other aspects. I assume that there are other aspects probably that are yet to be fine-tuned, but the report we got yesterday was that the mechanical aspect of the refinery has been completed. So good news. Yet, with cautious optimism, as I will always say, the promise was that by December, the entire thing will be completed. So I urge government to also fast-track every other aspect of the refinery that ought to be completed so that it can start running probably by the first week of January next year.
All right, let's quickly move on to another topic because of our time.
Yes.
The introduction of school feeding. This failed in the administration of the former president, Muhammadu Buhari. Can Tinubu make it possible in his own administration?
Well, in my view, I think that project is needless. If the economy of their parents improve, they know what to do with their children in terms of their feeding. Government should not be emboldened with the business of trying to feed school children. We all knew what, just as you said, we knew what transpired in the last administration. That even when the schools were closed, we're being told that they are still being fed. So I wonder if they took the foods to their homes or something. So it was shrouded with a lot of scandal and all of that from the last one that was done. And I don't expect this new administration to toe that part. It's needless. Let's focus on the general improvement of the economy so that the parents of these worlds can take care of the feeding of their children rather than government taking up that as government responsibility. It's unnecessary.
How are Nigerians going to celebrate this Christmas? We have naira scarcity, fuel hike, inflation in food items, electric power supply, and so on and so forth. How can we celebrate it? Do you think this will be a remarkable or memorable Christmas?
Well, maybe it will go down in history as one of the most interesting celebrations Nigeria will be having. Just as you said, power is an issue as we speak. I learned one of the power station is down and all of that. So the power has been erratic for days now. Consistently erratic. So people find it difficult to access their cash in the banks. More people have to patronize the point of sales operators, the POS operators with exorbitant interest rates and all of that charges I meant to say. So a lot of Nigerians may not find it funny, but in the midst of it, we just have to look at how the celebration can go on based on what is available to individuals and all of that. But generally speaking, government needs to do more in terms of bringing down, just as you said, the prices of goods and services now. Rice is the commonest thing that people eat on such days. I think it's around 60,000 per bag, if I'm not mistaken, which is on the high side. If you are looking at the minimum wage for an average worker of 30,000 naira, that means your minimum wage cannot even buy you a bag of rice. So government has a lot to do at this point in time. Cash, people should have access to their money, much as we want to encourage e-transaction and all of that. people that still need to hold some cash should have access to it. And I think generally government have a responsibility of making citizens to be happy and feel as a citizen of Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate you for coming on.
Always a pleasure, Mike.
And yeah, we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join me next time on the same platform. I remain Michael Adekunle. The weekend edition of Sanders comes up tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be here with you to dissect issues, topical issues on Nigerian bodies. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. You can join us on our social media handles on the screen. You can also join me on Facebook at Michael Adekunle. Follow me on Instagram, Michael Adekunle, on TikTok, Flip TV, Mike Flip TV, on TikTok. To our esteemed viewers, thank you. For the ones supporting the reviewers, thank you so much. May God bless you all. Oluwawan, I'm signing out until tomorrow. My brother, until tomorrow as well. Bye, everyone.